And then me tell no ra Sam Pyne at the Peace FM eki kan kwasi asem Jimmy walk kan some phone where mu Peace FM na mu de to no a mu use sa Peace FM no edi polo to Ghanaians no your end has come. I don't have anything to do with that station, but it look as though a particular platform you are and no the say you use that platform as a means of what? Propaganda, garbage, gullible, spinning, mud slanging, and throw dust into the eyes of people. How dare you people? Another move who Ghana from Obokakra. What Baba serve your maya? As I said, one casampo who to me who said, no, as I said, Medeme Huko for their self-accountability. Now we are eti. We are etiana. Not the minimum sama kwashisha baby. And a political kwasiakekani Jimmy. We am crass for me. So no man kind as a political witch hunting is it not Ghana for bilimun so anyansa for no munim nyansa no musi do mechi can some phone. Meanwhile, elsewhere where democracy advances, when the security services are on craft, no we create with ceilings. Now, mountains as we say we did it. Who say cartoon. And Tim Fordjo is behaving like a child, like a cartoon. And some for no. Who found truth in him back? Jaye, ne didn't know we and swear. But Munim said the Amoy and yes, Anna Semnetier. You are trying to change the narrative and the mindset of Ghanaians. Some of us, we are here. We ain't going nowhere, all right? Oh, why? This is what they've been doing 32 years into our democratization. This foolishness. And some fool, Jimmy, Nyoma say yao, and it could be anymore. But when him, I wouldn't say because this is completely unintelligent, uninformed decision. It is completely hogwash, it's dirty. It has no legs to stand on, but I'm not question them. And on my end, say no, mummy and say mummy move this anger. A plan, a agenda. No, they know send the but they, of course, why? 60% of the population, if not more, in this country, including outside, consume what you call gullible stuff. What I'm saying is completely clear. They're absolutely incontrovertible. That is the issue. And no. They know that the Ghanaian has the manner singly of consuming this gullible stuff. And I'm an ironic situation of where I say nipa trans no suanyans and hanentesa. Yene say put a continuum moon feed the air no pollute the atmosphere. Continue moon pollute sa ebefa. First, let's interrogate something. What is it that some of these NPP elements trying to do? They are building what you call firewalls around themselves. They are building firewalls around themselves. From 1, interrogations. 2, arrests. 3, leading to what? Prosecutions. And that's one fashionable what? One being displayed, or if you like, exemplified by Intim Fordjo. Yes. The element, MPP elements, and MPP for yes, some elements more ADs are growing. The Omayan said, one more person more building firewall be a circle one. Now, sa firewall no more building. And no, ever boawom, Emma 1, Yaton craft railway, Bebeya Samano, Beye say, there be a two-betra. Afi Yachiwa, Yabashawa Semu, Yashimu, Nina Bejina said, why then, what before, into Yadoya, the Yado cockot, a two-betra. The maybe some catch on the answer, sa firewall now, or more building around themselves now. It is simply to insulate them, insulation, and it will ward them off from the security services, from all the noise stuff. All right, there's so much symbol, and the symbol is to do this protestation to end the symbol. What it means then, and they're saying, Abayan Kasa will be tired. And by way of doing this, it's a psychological warfare. Those security and intelligence chiefs know what I'm talking about. And one proactive agenda setting up. Every Wally government, off from them. Again, the firewalls continue to flame. around them. Ye be into ye nyais na sika kesiye millions and billions no mo die no obi ayedi. Now somebody like Nana B, he got that nerve, that guy Nana B. Ono we nya kukuduro ko gira ho. Woni abonduani na the general secretary omo nya na wo even saying what's the name of, I don't want to be provoked tonight. What's the Abonia, Justin Abonia? What about the country Ghana for? Can that guy, Frimpong Kodria Usadeng, can he explain to Ghanaians about the COVID money? Can he? Can or no? These foolish people. Can you account to the people of this country? Me say, since he can't buy, in 2019, the COVID relief funds about Ghana, can NPP confirm to Ghanaians? Baby Amudi says can fight, including on Ukodia. Mabonidi, I dare him. He should come and tell Ghanaians. Baby Amudi says can fire. Absolutely rogues, rats, and ragamuffins, and good for nothing. In the name of democracy, you want to lie to the people of this country. Say I don't wash my face upwards. I wash it down. We are very sensible enough to tell you people. Say we are very foolish people. And we are useless enough. And get out of our faces. To me, get out. And give Ghanaians a break. And stop your foolishness. Your folly. Kokinkai. Kokinkai. Proverbs 26. The people of this country against the consciousness of this nation. See, Ghanaians, listen to me tonight. NDC for no issues. But listen, Ghana first will defend the territorial sovereignty, will defend the soul and integrity, and will defend our territorial airspace of this nation, day, noon, or night. And nobody in this country can rise against that power. Nobody. What did I mention? Come and serve this country in the name of what? Integrity. Where we call. Now we must serve your money. Now when you are say why you from Sweden, hey, would you be so as many? Now South Koreans and come what they are saying. South Korea, then what crowd the president so whilst the president is serving, if the president misbehaves, the laws of South Korea will hold the president like this straight to jail. Now what you come say, Mumutiha, na some fun, na crosses them and crosses them. Mr. President, any goddamn who offends the law, man, you gotta smoke his ass, all right? Mr. President, any goddamn, the person did their last word in the best also. Any goddamn who just want to offend the laws of this country, man, you're going to hold his ass. We smoke your ass, all right? We're going to smoke you guys wherever you are. We smoke your ass. Hey, on my kitty, you 32 years. And few Maku say whatever. Yenya who told NPP ni NDC, Yenya who to said, Yenim Dasu Binya Hoto. Muri ya Mukwa, Nanabi. Wait, Nanabi, and then why ye say Tamoson way. All of them were my ritual who say, Nama no mabo crass for no mabo designer what no the quick from and crass for Mobe Jina Ghana for your consul. Look at these lunatics, fringes, and some of them they are sick of schizophrenia. I don't know what to Ghana for some. I do pona mude to you by force, yan swallow, but a yedma. Last semi bisamo. Samun Kobesa, former national security coordinator. Question the NDC for me was some Namisamu, Bebamoso one day. Quick question, where is he? Quick question, say, where is he? Or a quick question, under the report, last minute by the report was written by the JCI, the Joint Intelligence Gang. And I'm sure you, JCI, the Joint Intelligence Committee for. Joint Intelligence Committee from they are made up of wine, the security heads of this nation. Security heads in the bear wine, boy. The police, fire service, immigration, customs, right? Fire service come home. And then here we are, but director of BNR. Womukabum, beye enuma nensia, and omo forming the Joint Intelligence Committee, under our security architecture. Wamune kabo mu. Some penny for in a kabo mu trust akratawi. Yade koma oman penny. Then the president, His Excellency why Nana Akufo-Addo. Ye dibi koma the chief of staff. Say mami chief of staff. Munshe krate. Na national security coordinator no. Where you kromfo. And you mami ensan ye can report no. Mami come ensan the rest of the report. Me the report in beba enche. Name we are na my bed there. This goddamn crook in Team Fojo. Where you crook. Also your Reverend Minister. Me who mobo. He's disgracing the body of Christ. He pretends to be a nice guy standing there. But within the setup of the NPP element, they are using him. Look, they are using him. And Team Fojo is being used as the arrowhead. Meaning they are intelligence, we are intelligence. They are using in Team Fojo as the arrowhead to perpetuate this foolishness and stupidity. And I'm not going to mess worse. Edward Asmeni, Mufanimra. Edward Asmeni, yes, so I had Edward Asmeni was accused of exporting the gold illegally out of this country. In Team Fojo, where were you then? No, you're member of parliament. Wante, and I'm wante. And then when you're in Team Fojo, when you're scoop nana, I jarre for. Mofa former security coordinator, Mofa and Metoso, Edward Kwaku Anan. Name him say Kwaku Anan a man enough, as far as I know, a security guy. Name him say, or you bear enough to step here in this studio one day when Timmy Ambada. He ran away. You're accusing us already. Or exporting gold out of this country. Number two, Edward Kwaku Anan was also doing what you call money laundering. Maybe money laundering was some. And no woman dimrika call London, Equia DN say, and Yanekra Efahini Esne, Dintro, Mammy Fremont Paris, I know what Jubilee House for, and I know shame, woman Dintro, Atro, Akochi Sam, and Nabraba at the Chile Ghana for. Meanwhile, Kwaku Anan was lifting money out of Kotoka Airport all the way. Kwaku Anan, no, that one. And the last one, Asumeni was also accused of what? Exporting or transporting narcotics, cocaine. Specific word was written in the JCI report. Cocaine. Abranti or that way. Wait. My former national security coordinator under the ex-Sïlly Akufo-Addo's government. Oh no, that honor. Yeah. He used the national security like a rag to mop the floor. He turned the whole Ghana's national security architecture like a rag to mop the floor. And NPP was aware. NPP no more aware. Yeah. All right. Now check. How many was Sika enya hunya papa we owo ewo mema. Meanwhile we or to London no a taxi driver. And omokofa ne gabi asroche da akomokofa ne de ne bae de ne kowura DI ho Dankwa Institute ho. And no ade atia ye say Ghana your national security coordinator. These guys came and dragged our national security architecture right the way through the mud and reduced it to like what? A rag to mop the floor. And they never cared. President Akufo-Addo, there were several and NPP for him Bonia Papa with the tear gun and on in Team for the way. Now the interesting thing here, Ghanaians do not know is that in spite of all the noise by some of these elements in the NPP, majority of them are also what? Nicodemously visiting homes of some big men in NDC, begging for mercy and forgiveness to pardon their crime. Party NPP party mo na munya botre medifim the list ne beba womun na mesuma se ewura NDC mpanimfo bi fie e de na omo ye ho wono mo stress ye mfo mo bone nchom ne ya mbefre from no mo nim nwase nim guase for you despicable souls good for nothing amamoyefo nim kurase for o say Ghana womun na mesuma se o pacho se ye mfo mo bone nchom ye mo bomudin Mr. President, John Mahama, Mr. And then me say me call from one senior citizen here, Mami Lucy Vanderpoel. Lucy Vanderpoel is a senior sister Emma Mr. Oko Vanderpool. Now, and some of my men can say, my friends who made if you so they are mobile bini. Ghanaians out there in the diaspora, baby, any brand is mozo. Wominia bremoso papa. Just say, what's your bonia akoso? In the 8 years of Akufo-Addo, and the quantum of money gone, and the crimes against this nation, Ghanaians, I can stick my neck to tell you, you've just heard about what? About just, if it is about 3 years, you've heard about 1% of it. 2% in Monte. They kind of crouch them. Bonia wome diwa hano, and ya boniketua. And nobody, ye or hinibia manabe jantwa hini. Ewa, munyaom. And Mr. Mahama, me patrol, crack the whip. Let the national security operatives go out there, get all of them arrested. Or everybody, get them arrested. Mumuro mufio. Ya person to wiem kwayem, wiem ensuom, emirikatuo mupa munyane. That's the best way. But to stay here and continue to make noise, I swear to God, we got to counter you guys, man. We're going to counter you guys well and expose you because we are mamoya for, we are cron for. And I'm Johnny, Echo Randy Simpany for Ebinufie, so I'm the encan 70 bimam. I don't know, come on to someone here.